So that's when I made a list, a long list, 46 items to be exact, of the qualities I wanted in a man who was perfect for me. Some of the traits were superficial. He has to be taller than me, and he must have short hair. Some characteristics were very specific. He must have between 0 and 2 children. He must enjoy doing silly things like dressing up for murder mystery parties. And he must write with good grammar, spelling, and punctuation. Other items on my list were deal breakers. He needs to be passionate about the same causes that I champion. He shouldn't like conflict, but can't be afraid to discuss relationship issues either. He has to be both supportive and appreciative of my talents, and I of his. I didn't figure to actually meet anyone who fit all these qualities, but by committing pen to paper, I was able to clearly define what I was looking for. And then in December, I came across your profile. Taller than me? Check. Short hair? Check. Good looking? Not particularly in those photos that you had posted. But he had this one smirk that made me think there might be more than met the Latins, so to speak. His profile was well thought out and written in proper English, and it was clear that he was smart, but maybe not so suave when it came to talking to women. So I wrote him one simple sentence. No point in wasting time if he wasn't interested. And later that day, he sent back 4 paragraphs, 4 carefully worded, witty, and very... Thank you. 4 carefully worded, witty, and very detailed paragraphs in response to my question, how does one learn to play the didgeridoo in the U.S.? After all, it's not every day a man mentions a didgeridoo, at least here in America. Travis, over the next several days, I found myself checking for your reply messages way too often, and replying with carefully crafted, detailed, and what I hope were witty paragraphs of my own. You came across as interested but not desperate, interesting but not self-obsessed. And while I expressed concern over the fact that we lived in different cities, you put me at ease enough to take a chance on that first date. And that's one of the things I love about you. You always seem to know exactly the thing to say that will put me at ease, and it is always completely genuine. I love the way that you see me. What you love about me are the things I like about myself. You've been able to put into words my most positive traits that I could never articulate before. And despite being aware of all my flaws and ickiness, you still are able to recognize and highlight my best qualities and remind me of my most favorable parts of myself when I'm feeling down. As for you, you're kind, not just to me, but to people who will never see or appreciate your generosity. You are smart, you are affectionate, you are practical, you are willing to go dancing with me. You are an amazing father to both our daughters. You are good looking, and now that I've got you in front of a real camera, the world can see that too. The amazing thing is, when I look back at the list of qualities that I wanted in a man, you fit 95.6% of them.
Statistics.
As a scientist, you know that these are pretty damn good outcomes, especially when the biggest bullet point you don't fit is, loves laying out all day on the beach. You are succinctly the perfect person for me to walk hand in hand through adulthood with. Travis, I love having you not just as a romantic partner, but as an activity partner, a roommate, a best friend, and a co-parent. I value all the time we get to spend together, both in conversation and just quietly next to you. I can't promise to love you forever. The human heart is fickle, and it's a promise that I don't know if I can keep. But it is my privilege that you're allowing me to try. I want to grow old with you and be there for you through good, bad, and everything in between. I want to be holding your hand through the inevitable storms in life, some of which we've already experienced, as young as our love may be. I want to share with you the triumphs and disappointments of Amber and Lorelei. They, and you, make my heart so full every day, and I look forward to weathering it all together.